Your soulmate's patience just snapped. Everything's about to shift. Archangel Michael says, "My child, today I need you to breathe slowly, because the energy around you is shifting in a way you have not felt in a long time. Something inside your soulmate has reached a breaking point, and not in a harmful or dramatic way, but in a way that brings truth to the surface. They have reached a moment where they can no longer hide what they feel, and they can no longer pretend that everything is fine without you. Their patience has snapped, not out of anger, but out of the deep emotional pressure they have been carrying for months. They reached the point where silence became heavier than speaking, and distance became more painful than trying. Your soulmate has been holding themselves back, my child, trying to stay strong, trying to stay calm, trying to wait for the right moment. But now they realize that the right moment they were waiting for was never about timing, it was about courage. They are stepping into a courage they didn't know they had. They have reached the limit of pretending that they are unaffected, and now they are standing at the point where their heart is louder than their fears. Your soulmate has been thinking about you every single day. Even in moments when they tried to distract themselves, even when they pushed themselves into work, responsibilities, friendships, or routines, the thought of you kept returning like a heartbeat that refused to quiet down. They kept saying, "I will talk later. I will explain one day. I will show my feelings soon." But that soon stretched too far. And now their patience has snapped because the distance between you has become impossible for them to tolerate. They can't pretend they don't miss you anymore. They can't lie to themselves about how important you are. They can't push away the emotions that keep returning like waves that never stop hitting the shore. This shift inside them didn't happen suddenly, it formed slowly, through sleepless nights, memories that kept repeating, and the ache they felt when they imagined losing you forever. My child, this person has been carrying the weight of regret. They feel like they wasted time. They feel like they could have given more, spoken more, shown more. They feel like they allowed fear to slow them down. And now they are stepping into a moment where the heart is taking over. They have decided that they cannot lose you, that they cannot stay silent, that they cannot stay hidden behind pride or confusion. You need to understand that this snapping of patience is not chaos. It is awakening. It is your soulmate stepping into truth. It is them finally admitting to themselves what heaven has been trying to show them all along: you are the one who brings meaning to their emotions. You are the one who makes them feel alive. You are the one they feel spiritually connected to. They have realized that avoiding this connection only creates more pain, and embracing it brings peace. Archangel Michael says your soulmate has been seeing signs. Not small signs, but powerful ones that force them to stop and think. They saw your name, your birth month, your favorite number, or something connected to you appearing unexpectedly. They kept hearing your favorite song. They kept seeing someone who looked like you. They kept dreaming about you. And each sign felt like the universe whispering, "Why are you hesitating? Why are you running from what your soul already knows?" It was only a matter of time before these signs became too strong to ignore. Your soulmate began to feel that every sign was a message, every dream was a reminder, every memory was a gentle push. They realized that destiny won't stop knocking just because they are scared. They realized that no matter how they tried to distance themselves, they were pulled back to you. This connection is not random, not temporary, not accidental. It is spiritual, destined, and divinely guided. They reached a point where even the smallest thing reminded them of you, a scent, a place, a song, a color. And each reminder brought a deeper ache. They realized they don't want to live in the what if. They don't want to live in the fear of expressing what they truly feel. They don't want to live in the confusion of staying silent. They want clarity, truth, and connection. And that clarity is leading them back to you. My child, you have been patient for a long time. You have been waiting for them to wake up, to understand, to see your value. And the universe has been watching your patience, your strength, your loyalty, your growth. The delay was never a punishment, it was preparation. Your soulmate needed time to grow emotionally, to understand themselves, to heal, and to recognize the importance of this bond. And now that they have reached their emotional limit, they are ready to face what they used to avoid. Their heart is speaking louder than their doubts. Their emotions are stronger than their fears. Their desire to be close to you is overpowering every excuse they once made. And as their patience snaps, everything begins to shift. The universe is opening doors, clearing paths, and removing blockages so the two of you can reconnect with greater understanding and maturity. You need to know that your soulmate has been imagining conversations with you. They have been rehearsing what to say. They have been thinking about how to approach you without causing pain or awkwardness. They keep rewriting the message they want to send. They keep hovering over your name, wondering if they should call. Their heart is restless, and they feel you slipping away if they wait any longer. What you don't see is that your soulmate feels protective over you. They care deeply about your happiness, your well-being, your emotional peace. They may not show it openly, but inside them, there is a storm of emotions. They want to fix misunderstandings, rebuild trust, and create a connection that lasts. Their soul is pushing them towards you with urgency, and they can feel that this is the moment to act before it's too late. This is the shift, my child. The shift where they finally choose the connection instead of the fear. The shift where they choose honesty instead of silence. The shift where they choose action instead of waiting. The shift where they choose you because their soul has always known you were the one. Their patience didn't snap because they were tired of you. It snapped because they are tired of living without you. It snapped because they realized life feels incomplete without your energy, your presence, your love. It snapped because hiding their feelings has become more painful than expressing them. Archangel Michael says this is only the beginning of what is unfolding. The universe is aligning conversations, opportunities, and emotional breakthroughs that will bring the two of you closer. Your soulmate cannot run anymore. They cannot hide from destiny. They cannot escape the truth inside their heart. This is the moment everything begins to shift. Archangel Michael says, "My child, as the energy around your soulmate continues to shift, something deeper is happening inside them, something they haven't been able to explain to anyone. They are experiencing a rush of emotions they kept buried for too long. It feels like a door inside them has burst open, releasing everything they tried to control. Their heart is louder now, their thoughts are clearer, and their soul is pushing them forward with a sense of urgency that even they don't fully understand. They are waking up to the truth that losing you is not an option their heart can survive. Your soulmate has reached a point where they can no longer distract themselves with temporary things. They no longer find comfort in routines, habits, or people who once kept them busy. Even when they try to focus on their responsibilities, their mind drifts back to you, as if your energy is calling to them. They feel your absence in moments they didn't expect, in the quiet hours of the night, in the middle of their workday, even while surrounded by others. This emotional pull has become too strong to ignore. They remember conversations with you in extreme detail. They replay the sound of your voice, the way you spoke to them, the way your presence made them feel understood. They remember your kindness, your patience, your sincerity. They remember the look in your eyes that made them feel seen in a way no one else ever did. These memories don't fade. In fact, they are becoming brighter, more intense, more meaningful. Your soulmate feels guilty for making you wait. They feel guilty for confusing you, for holding back, for not expressing themselves sooner. They know they caused misunderstandings and silence. They know you felt abandoned at times, even when that was never their intention. Their patience snapped because they finally admitted to themselves that the distance between you is hurting both of you more than speaking ever could. Archangel Michael says your soulmate is preparing to come forward, but they are doing it in a way that shows emotional maturity. They don't want to rush in carelessly. They want to approach you with clarity, respect, and honesty. They want to give you the version of themselves they once hid. They want to show you their flaws and fears, but also their devotion and sincerity. They want to build something stable, something long-lasting, something real. Deep inside, this person has realized something powerful. No one affects them the way you do. No one reaches their heart the way you do. No one inspires them to be a better person the way you do. You have awakened a part of their soul that has been asleep for years. You have shown them what it feels like to care deeply, to dream again, to hope again. And this awakening has left them unable to return to the life they had before you. They imagine approaching you gently, with softness in their voice. They imagine saying, "I'm sorry for the delay. I'm sorry for the silence. I'm sorry I wasn't ready before, but I'm ready now." They imagine your reaction, your eyes, your expression, your calmness. They wonder if you'll forgive them. They wonder if you will still feel the same. They wonder if it's too late. This fear is what pushed them into their emotional breaking point. The fear of losing you forever has snapped their patience, forcing them to confront the truth they avoided for too long. Your soulmate is noticing signs now more than ever. Angel numbers, synchronicities, dreams, emotional flashes that feel like messages. Each sign leads them back to you. They feel like the universe is guiding them, nudging them, even pushing them toward the truth. They feel your energy around them even when you're far away. They feel emotionally connected to you on a level that defies logic. Archangel Michael says your soulmate is becoming more spiritually aware. They are beginning to understand that this is not a regular connection. This is a soul connection with divine purpose. That realization is awakening emotions that were once locked away. They feel a sense of responsibility toward you, not a pressure, but a deep desire to protect you, support you, and cherish you the way you deserve. They are planning something, my child. Something thoughtful. Something personal. Something that will show you their sincerity, not just through words but through actions. They know actions matter more than promises. They know they have to rebuild trust. They know they have to show consistency. And they are ready to step into that role. Your soulmate is also healing from something, a fear, a heartbreak, a past experience that once made them guarded and slow. They have carried this fear like a shield, but now that shield is becoming heavy. They are ready to put it down. They are ready to move with the courage that destiny requires. They are ready to show vulnerability instead of hiding behind silence. My child, you need to understand something important. Your soulmate's snapping point is not chaos, it is transformation. It is the moment where old fear dissolves and new energy rises. It is the moment where destiny takes control. It is the moment where your connection shifts from waiting to unfolding. The universe is aligning circumstances around you both. A message. A call. A chance encounter. A moment that brings clarity. A moment that brings truth. Your soulmate feels this timing approaching. They feel a pull stronger than before, and they sense that the opportunity to reconnect is near. They don't want to risk missing it again. They are preparing their words carefully. They want to speak from the heart. They want to avoid misunderstandings. They want to express everything they once hid, the affection, the longing, the admiration, the regret. They want to tell you how much your presence changed them. They want to tell you how much your absence taught them. They want to tell you how deeply they feel for you. Archangel Michael says this shift inside them will soon manifest in action. You will notice something change in the energy between you, more signs, more dreams, more emotional clarity. The universe is clearing the path for communication and understanding. What once felt stuck will start moving. What once felt silent will start opening. This person is not running anymore. They are slowing down, breathing deeply, and allowing themselves to feel everything fully. They are finally choosing honesty over fear, connection over pride, truth over hesitation. They are choosing you, my child, in a way they couldn't before. Their patience snapped because their heart awakened. And their awakening is leading them back to you with sincerity, clarity, and intention. Archangel Michael says, "My child, as this emotional shift grows stronger inside your soulmate, they are beginning to understand the full truth of what they feel for you. This isn't just affection. This isn't just attraction. This isn't just curiosity or interest. This is something deeper. Something that has been growing inside them slowly, quietly, and powerfully. They are now realizing that you hold a place in their heart that no one else has ever held. And that realization is shaking them at their core. Your soulmate has reached the point where pretending is no longer possible. They can't pretend they're fine without you. They can't pretend the distance doesn't hurt. They can't pretend their heart doesn't soften at the thought of you. Every time they imagine life moving forward without you, something inside them breaks. They feel incomplete, disconnected, and emotionally unstable when they imagine a future that doesn't include you. They are realizing that you brought balance to their life. When you were around, they felt calm. They felt understood. They felt seen. Now, without you near them, they feel a void, a space that nothing else fills. They tried distracting themselves. They tried focusing on work. They tried staying busy. But no matter how hard they tried, the feeling returned. The longing returned. The thought of you returned. It's as if their soul keeps whispering your name even when their mind tries to block it out. This is the shift they can no longer avoid. This is the moment when the heart speaks louder than logic. Archangel Michael says your soulmate has been having moments of deep reflection. Late at night when the world is quiet, they replay everything. Your conversations, your laughter, the way you looked at them, the way you listened to them. They realize that you didn't just care for them, you comforted their soul. You gave them safety. You gave them emotional warmth. You gave them something rare, something they didn't even know they needed until now. They are scared, not scared of you, but scared of losing you forever. Scared that they waited too long. Scared that you might have moved on. Scared that someone else might take the place they always felt secretly belonged to them. This fear is turning into motivation. It is pushing them to act before they lose the chance forever. Your soulmate is realizing that silence is no longer an option. They want to reach out, even if their voice shakes. They want to speak their truth, even if it feels vulnerable. They want to rebuild what was lost, even if it takes time. They want to show you through their actions that they have changed, that they have grown, that they understand now what they didn't understand before. They are preparing a message, one that is calm, honest, and heartfelt. Not dramatic. Not overwhelming. Just true. They have gone through so many drafts in their mind, rewriting their words, imagining how to speak to you gently. They want to approach you in a way that brings peace, not pressure. They want to reconnect in a way that respects your feelings, your boundaries, and your healing. My child, your soulmate has also been feeling your emotions. Even from a distance, they sense when you think of them. They sense when you miss them. They sense when you feel confused or hurt. This is a soul connection, and soul connections don't fade with time or distance. They grow. They deepen. They echo. Your soulmate is sensing that you are tired of waiting. They feel your exhaustion. They feel your disappointment. And this is what shook them awake. They realized that if they continue to wait, they may lose you completely. And that thought is unbearable for them. It is this emotional pressure that snapped their patience and pushed them toward truth. Archangel Michael says the universe is aligning the perfect moment for communication. You may receive a sign before it happens, something that feels too specific to ignore. A dream. A number. A song. A sudden emotional shift. These are signals from the divine that the connection is moving into a new phase. Your soulmate is imagining what life with you looks like. Not in fantasy, but in practical, real ways. They are imagining how your presence would fit into their daily life. How your energy would blend with theirs. How your warmth would bring comfort to their days. How your love would bring clarity to their future. They are imagining stability, peace, partnership. They are imagining building something meaningful with you, something grounded, something lasting, something honest. They are ready to step toward you with sincerity. They want to earn your trust, not just win your heart. They want to show consistency, not temporary effort. They want to build a connection where both of you feel safe, valued, and emotionally fulfilled. They know they can no longer rely on timing or excuses. They know they must act with intention. My child, this is the moment where destiny begins to move faster. The energy between you is activating. The universe is preparing both of you for a shift that brings clarity, healing, and reconnection. Your soulmate's heart is opening in ways they once resisted. Their emotions are becoming clearer. Their fears are becoming smaller. Their courage is becoming stronger. Their patience snapped because they cannot continue holding back what their soul has already decided. They are choosing you, not out of desperation, but out of clarity. They are choosing you because their heart feels safe with you. They are choosing you because they see a future with you. They are choosing you because they finally understand the depth of this connection. Archangel Michael says you will soon see signs of this shift physically, through communication, through action, through unexpected movement in this connection. The universe is aligning the path, removing obstacles, and bringing truth to the surface. Your soulmate is ready to return with honesty. They are ready to show you their heart. They are ready to rebuild, reconnect, and renew the bond that destiny always intended for both of you. And my child, as this shift unfolds, remember that your light, your patience, and your strength played a powerful part in awakening their soul. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, My child, as we move deeper into this shift, your soulmate is now entering a phase where clarity is no longer just an emotion, it is becoming action. They are no longer sitting in silence, no longer denying their feelings, no longer hiding behind excuses. Their heart has reached a point where the truth is louder than their fear, and the universe is guiding them toward a step they once thought they were not ready for. Now, they feel ready in a way they never expected. Your soulmate has been noticing how life feels empty without your presence. Even the things that used to bring them joy feel muted. Conversations with others feel shallow. Their usual routines lack meaning. There is a feeling inside them that something important is missing, and every time they search for what that something is, their mind returns to you. Not out of habit, but out of emotional truth. You are the piece of their life that brings connection, comfort, and emotional depth, and without you, everything feels incomplete. They are starting to accept that this connection is not random. They feel it in their intuition, in their dreams, in their emotions. They feel like the universe keeps pulling them back toward you because there is unfinished destiny between you. This realization is transforming them from the inside. They are no longer the person who hesitated. They are becoming someone who understands the importance of timing, courage, and honesty. Archangel Michael says your soulmate is ready to communicate with you in a way that is calm, mature, and sincere. They want to speak from the heart, but they also want to listen. They want to understand your feelings, your doubts, your concerns. They want to rebuild trust slowly, respectfully, and thoughtfully. They don't want to rush the connection or overwhelm you, they want to approach you with gentleness. There is something your soulmate has been preparing, a message or a conversation that holds meaning. Something that expresses regret, gratitude, and hope all at once. They want to tell you that they never stopped caring. They want to tell you that your absence made them understand your value even more. They want to tell you that you didn't imagine the connection, it was real for them too, even when they didn't know how to express it. My child, your soulmate fears rejection, but the fear of losing you forever is stronger. They are ready to take a step, even if they don't know what will happen. They are ready to show you the truth they kept hidden. They are ready to approach you without masks or walls. Their heart is guiding them, and the divine is supporting them. They are becoming more aware of your emotional energy. Sometimes they feel your sadness as if it's their own. Sometimes they feel your hope as if it's rising inside them. Sometimes they sense that you've grown tired of waiting, and this thought pushes them forward even more. The emotional bond between you is strong, and they are finally paying attention to it instead of running from it. Archangel Michael says your soulmate is thinking about the future in a way they never could before. They are imagining what it would feel like to share life with you, to wake up knowing they have someone who understands them deeply, someone who brings peace to their heart. They are imagining giving you emotional stability, support, and commitment. They want to create something lasting with you, something that grows stronger with time. Your soulmate has also realized how much you've grown. They see that you are not the same person you were before. You have healed, matured, and strengthened. They feel inspired by your growth. They respect your resilience. They admire your courage. And seeing this version of you makes them want to rise to your level. They want to show you that they can be the kind of partner who stands beside you, not behind you. They want to show you they can handle difficult conversations. They want to show you they are capable of emotional responsibility. They want to show you that they're willing to put in the effort, not just the words. My child, something powerful is happening in the spiritual realm. The universe is preparing a moment, an opening, a shift, a chance, for the two of you to reconnect. This moment may come suddenly, like a message out of nowhere. Or it may come quietly, like a soft emotional pull that brings both of you toward the same place. But it is coming. Destiny is not silent anymore. It is actively guiding this connection. Your soulmate is starting to make peace with their vulnerabilities. They are realizing that opening their heart to you is not a weakness, it is strength. They are realizing that expressing their feelings does not make them fragile, it makes them real. This shift is helping them break old patterns, old fears, old emotional boundaries that once kept them stuck. Archangel Michael says this connection is moving toward a phase of honesty and healing. The past misunderstandings, the silence, the distance, all of it is beginning to dissolve. What replaces it is clarity, connection, and emotional alignment. You will soon feel this energy, like something is shifting around you, like something is preparing to unfold. Your soulmate wants to show you that they choose you not because they feel lonely, but because they feel connected. They choose you not because you are familiar, but because you are meaningful. They choose you not because the universe is pressuring them, but because their soul feels safe with you. This is a choice made from the heart, not from fear. My child, as this story continues unfolding, trust that everything is aligning exactly as it should. Your soulmate's patience snapped because destiny needed them to wake up. And now that they have awakened, their actions will follow. The connection is shifting from silence to movement, from waiting to unfolding, from confusion to clarity. This is the beginning of a new chapter, one guided by honesty, maturity, and emotional truth. Your soulmate is ready to step forward, ready to show you who they truly are, and ready to embrace the connection destiny has woven between you.